Amara Khan had always been told that her bloodline carried a curse, something ancient and vengeful buried deep within the shadows of her family history, but she never believed a word of it. Born in a quiet Pakistani village and later shifting to London with her parents, she always thought legends were only stories to scare children. Her mother warned her never to touch the old copper locket that lay locked in their ancestral storage trunk, its design woven with strange demonic symbols. The day she turned 23, curiosity overpowered fear. While her parents visited relatives in another city, Amara unlocked the trunk, retrieved the locket, and fastened it around her neck, unaware that the devil himself was bound inside that very object centuries ago. The moment it touched her skin, a cold wave pierced her bones. The house darkened. All clocks stopped. Whispering voices filled her ears. Many voices, but all speaking as one. "You have set me free." Amara screamed, tearing the locket off, but her skin burned beneath it, scarred with a mark resembling a circle of claws. That night, she couldn't sleep. Every time she tried to close her eyes, she would see a shadow figure standing in the corner of her room, tall, horned, and engulfed in darkness. She kept lights on, but the figure only moved closer, step by slow step, until it breathed behind her neck. Frozen with terror, she forced herself to turn around. Nothing was there, but she felt watched every second. Over the next days, Amara experienced strange occurrences. Mirrors cracking when she looked at them, lights bursting, red smoke creeping under her doors, and nightmares so vivid she would wake up bruised. She sought help from priests, scholars, and paranormal experts. All failed. The entity was growing stronger, feeding on her fear, claiming ownership over her soul. Her mother returned and instantly understood. The curse had awakened again. Their ancestor, Amara Khan, had once been a powerful witch who made a deal with a fearsome demon called Azeroth, offering future blood in exchange for forbidden magic. Zura betrayed the demon and imprisoned him in the locket, but Azeroth vowed revenge, and Amara was now the target. The only way to survive was to perform a dangerous ritual at the forgotten Khan mansion back in their village, a ritual Zara herself once used to seal the demon away. Amara's father refused, insisting they could run away, hide, or seek further spiritual help. But the demon whispered to Amara every night, "There is no escape. You belong to me now." Soon, Azeroth took control of Amara's reflection. Her mirror image no longer copied her movements. It smiled darkly whenever she cried. One night, the reflection whispered, "Let me in," and a clawed hand pushed out from the glass. Amara fainted. When she woke, she found her parents staring at her, horrified. Her eyes had turned pitch black for hours. That was the moment they decided they would return to Pakistan. The village welcomed them fearfully. Everyone knew the Khan curse. An elderly guardian, Baba Hidayat, warned them it might be too late. Azeroth's presence was already merging with Amara's soul. If the ritual failed, the demon would take full control, unleashing hell upon earth. Amara agreed anyway. Anything was better than letting the devil win so easily. At midnight, the ritual began inside the abandoned Khan mansion. The walls were scorched, claw marks everywhere, signs of Azeroth's past fury. Candles circled Amara. Baba Hidayat read ancient scripture while her parents chanted prayers. Amara screamed in agony as shadows wrapped around her like serpents. Her body levitated. Her voice changed, deep and monstrous. "Your tears entertain me." Azeroth emerged, using her flesh as a doorway. The ground cracked. Flames burst from inside her chest. Baba Hidayat continued reading louder, but Azeroth laughed, snapping his spine telekinetically before he finished the verse. Her mother tried to hold her, but was thrown against a pillar, collapsing unconscious. Her father fought bravely, hugging Amara while begging her to come back, but the demon twisted his neck with a flick of her finger. Amara's soul began to slip away. She saw darkness pulling her down, screaming voices calling her name. But then, she heard another voice, soft, familiar, feminine. Amara Khan, glowing like silver moonlight, appeared from beyond the veil. Zara revealed that the locket was never meant to only trap the demon. It was a weapon, a prison that only a true Khan woman could activate with blood sacrifice. Amara needed to pierce her heart with the locket's hidden blade and trap Azeroth forever. but she would die in the process. Zara reassuringly touched her hand. Bravery runs in our blood. Gathering her last bit of humanity, Amara reached into the flames consuming her chest, grasping the locket that reformed magically in her palm. Azeroth noticed too late. She thrust the blade into her heart. Light exploded like a star. The demon howled, his roar shaking the entire mansion, as he was sucked back into the locket screaming, "I will return. Your blood will call me again." The building collapsed. Silence fell. The curse was sealed, but at a terrible cost. When villagers rushed inside the ruins, they found the locket glowing faintly. Amara's body turned to ash. Her mother woke in tears, holding nothing but the cursed locket, realizing her daughter saved humanity. The villagers buried her ashes beside Zara's grave, the bravest Khan of all. But the story does not end in peace. 3 months later in London, a teenage girl browsing an antique shop picked up an old copper locket with strange demonic symbols. She smiled into the mirror while fastening it around her neck. The shop lights flickered. Behind her reflection, 2 fiery horns appeared and a voice whispered, "I have returned.